2012. What immediately comes to your mind when somebody mentions 2012? Fear, anxiety, uncertainty? There are several theories floating around today with little to no evidence supporting their claims that 2012 is going to be our doomsday. When my own mother became involved in the 2012 doomsday, hype, I took it upon myself to find credible resources to find real evidence and answers of what to expect. As young individuals, 2012 is pretty relevant to all of us, as I know that my plans for the future precede that of just the 2 short years 2012 is away from us. To understand and not fear, we will explore a scientific solar flare, the threat of asteroids hitting our Earth, and a quick review of Y2K. To begin, let's look at the upcoming solar flare NASA officials say will happen between the next 2 years. A solar flare is a large explosion of the sun's atmosphere. Solar flares go in an 11-year cycle and are not considered catastrophic. The sun has been doing this 11-year cycle for many, many years. As Nick said earlier, the sun's been around for a long time, and they are nothing to fear. At most, a solar flare may cause satellite interruptions, but engineers are working quickly to provide us with technology that won't be affected by solar storms. Moving on to asteroids and whether or not they're going to be hitting our planet, according to Brian Dunbar, a NASA official, in an article written November 2009, Earth is always subject to hits by asteroids and comets, but they're rarely hit with anything bigger. Asteroids are very rare. NASA has not detected anything large and threatening in the area, but for those who'd like to see for themselves, they have provided a website called NEO, which means Near Earth Objects Program Office website, where you can look at close asteroids and their projected paths near our planet. Lastly, let's look at our most recent end of the world catastrophe scare, Y2K. With adequate knowledge of the situation at hand, we can all feel more prepared and progress with our lives in a more sure-footed and safe nature. We'll be less subject to fall into panic due to the hypes of an over-imaginative movie producer or a self-proclaimed scientist who just blogs his theories and when the world doesn't end on that day, chooses another doomsday for us. Incomplete, we've gone over some of the unknown terrors, asteroids hitting the Earth, a solar flare, and reviewed our most recent hyped up doomsday to better understand what to expect. Young or old, 2012 is relevant to all of us. If you are in the mid to younger generation, 2012 may be more relevant. You may be planning to graduate high school or college. You may be planning to start a family and buy a home. Regardless of the situation, it is very important that we are all well informed and do not give in to the hype and drive each other and ourselves into a state of panic. When 2012 rolls around, I hope that you will feel more safe and not feel that you have anything to worry about.